We're not going to get a surprise visit from Inman, are we?
It's a deep fake.
We have a special announcement. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Everybody
Here we are together again. We just recorded a podcast yesterday,
glitching.
and we're back one day later with a big special announcement. Uh-oh.
That's not it.
Make the announcement. Is glitching.
Yeah, no, there we go. Is that? And well,
Unless fuck
Erickson,
me was the announcement.
people are all froze up and shit.
I'm anxious. What's the announcement?
What's so what brings us here today? He's frozen again.
Ah, geez.
This is a train wreck.
He's the guy with the codes.
I
We
think,
don't
I think the announcement is Andy needs a better internet. So please subscribe.
Oh, yeah, he's off. He's out, dude.
Yeah, well, it was fun. It's a good idea.
He's just
I really don't know what the announcement is, really, either. So
there you go, Andy.
Oh, fucking.
What's your announcement?
That was it?
got it.
Why does that? I'm still fucking. Okay, there it is. This is like Mr. Pillow, my pillow guy. We got a special announcement, and then the mic cuts out.
Except you showed up on the day you said you were going to have an announcement.
But that's what Mr. Pillow does.
He never shows up. He never has the announcement.
Works. I like that it only works when he says we have a special announcement, and then when he wants to tell us what it is, it doesn't work anymore.
Well, this is, I guess, I mean, it's not even a special announcement. It's more of a bummer.
What's that?
That's not how you couched it earlier.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, okay, so right. No, it's an opportunity to get in on something. But we're fucking fed up with the YouTube. We can't do it anymore. And if you're a regular viewer of the YouTube, sorry, man. Well, that's part of it, right? I mean, I just found this out, but we're moving our ship over to Patreon because it's like we set up a garage sale. You sit at a garage sale, you want to move some shit. You're not out there because you just want to socialize and shit. And we got our garage sale, and there's a lot of people who just drive by it.
Yep.
We're putting out a quality product here.
Absolutely. Pretty clearly. Well, here's what's happened. We didn't move. We're not moving everything over.
Yeah, let's clarify this.
We've always been on Patreon. We just, when Andy was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, we decided to make the show free for everybody so that everybody could join Andy on his journey and we would all watch him die together.
Right.
Then that didn't happen. It's over. So, what are we looking for now? Nothing. No more free bullshit. Back to the way it was.
Right.
Free cancerous.
Yeah. I who knew I would live? I wasn't rooting for it, but I put it out there. It's like, if I'm going to die, why should it just be for the elites?
Should be televised.
I want to die in front of the people the gawkers and the people who just drive by and get a look and go, oh shit, look how skinny he is, and drive on by. And I beat it. I'm on the other side. So we're sorry, YouTubers. We
freeloaders.
Let's just say it. Every wish for a free Issues with Andy podcast is a wish that Andy had cancer again. So fuck you guys, correct. You fucking evil bastards.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, we can't.
I faced the same problem when I had a job. I worked at the newspaper as a circulation manager, and every month I had to go to these meetings. My main job was to increase the circulation of the newspaper. And anybody that's been involved with sales knows there's a part of sales called overcoming objections. And that's the part where the people say, no, I don't want to buy your product because of this. And then you say, oh, but you need to buy my product because of this. And you overcome their objections. And
Yeah.
every month they'd go to these meetings and they'd say, hey, circulation, did you increase the circulation numbers? And I would say, well, no, I did not increase the circulation numbers because you assholes, the same thing I'm trying to sell, you guys give away the whole fucking newspaper on the website every day. So
Yeah.
when I try to tell people, hey, would you like to buy a subscription to the newspaper? And then their objection is, no, I just read it for free on my computer. And then so to overcome their objection, I would have to say, well, are you sure you don't want an adult in a shabbily running car to deliver it most of the time to your doorstep? And they would say, no, I just want to get up in my underwear and read it for free. And I go, I guess so. It's the same thing.
So
And then
basically
Chad-
what you're saying is we are the shabbily dressed and car, like basically
No.
we want you to subscribe to our Patreon so we can throw a newspaper at your house and
Right.
you can come out in
Yes.
your underwear and get it in your bushes
Well,
instead
We'll
of
be
sitting
gone. We
down.
won't see your underpants.
We're
Yeah.
our own management undercutting our own self,
Right.
saying buy this product while
Which
we simultaneously give it away for free.
Which the only reason we needed to come up with Patreon content is because we're giving shit away over the other. Like, it's like if you set up a nice buffet and you're like, oh, we set this up for our Patreon subscribers, and they're going to come in and make a nice sandwich. All the condiments are there, they're chilled and everything, and it's all cool. And then we say, lunch is noon to 4. But our Patreon subscribers are all cool about it, and they're going to come in when they want. But in the meantime, all these YouTubers come in with their filthy fingers, and they fucking go through. And whether they rape the buffet or not is of no consequences. When
They're the
Patreon-
caddies. They're the caddies at the Caddyshack
Yeah,
pool
yeah.
day.
Yeah, they're putting whether it's a chocolate bar or shit, we still got to drain the pool.
Still, and it's 2 days to fill it.
Let's
That's
not.
right. And I don't just want to focus on these freeloading YouTube fans who are trying to get the whole show for nothing and then bitching about it if it isn't available to them. We also have a lot of really loyal and wonderful Patreon subscribers, and it is a disservice to them if we just give this away, just like Andy's just saying. So this is a gift to the Patreon subscribers that we have. You're the ones we give a fuck about. I could give a shit less if anyone's mad that it's not on YouTube for free anymore. Fucking cope harder, bitch.
Nobody
It's on
owes you
Patreon.
free content.
Commercial interrupted. Shit. Oh man.
And it's not like we're not sympathetic. If your life is sad, I get it. My life is really sad. And if you need a distraction from your own head, I need constant distractions from my own head. I get that too. And if you need us as specifically as your distraction from your own head and you don't have $5, well, then get a hold of me. I don't have a lot, but get a hold of me and I'll help you find some rope in your area.
I got
If your life is that sad.
rent my Airbnb space. I can put a tarp under the tree. But it's $5 a month, right?
Yeah.
$5. I was thinking it was $5 an episode. I was like, what the fuck? $5, like that's $4 for. I can't do math, but that's a pretty good fucking throw in for $5.
Well, it's barely, it's a little over $1 an episode. It's $60 for the year. Let's say we do 50 episodes. If we take 2 weeks off, we do 50 episodes in a year. It costs you $60. So basically, what's that? About $1.20 per episode.
Where-
I mean, come the fuck on.
What other news agency is?
You can't even get a fountain Dr. Pepper at McDonald's for $1.20. It's less than that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's important.
A small now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all the same.
They're like everything's adjusted except us. So now we're I gotta if I do go back to slopping the syrup, I gotta come up with extra scratch, and I'm not gonna do that by doing the fucking getting up on a picnic table and dancing in a campground like a fucking redneck. I gotta put a cup out first. I can still do the redneck dance and get up on the tabletop.
Yeah, you're not opposed to it.
Right. If I don't put a cup out, I'm not going to get that extra incentive, which is probably meth. for that kind of. We saw the whites of West Virginia. They were partying on some shit. But yeah, no, this is an opportunity to become, to join the squirrels over there, and we'll put out other shit. Like we said, we try to do it, but it's like we were just putting out so much over there. We're setting up the sandwiches and shit, and then all right, and the YouTubers would come in and take a big sandwich and make a couple to go, and then and then our
Then the Patreon people get to the. They get up to the buffet and there's nothing left.
I go, well, I say, yeah, there's no fucking there was
Pimento
tomatoes.
loaf.
Yeah, what happened? The YouTubers took 500 tomatoes, motherfuckers. So I guess if you see us on YouTube on the regular, it means I got cancer again.
Well, you can still see us on YouTube. Some of the episodes will be up. You just won't get the entire episode.
And clips.
We'll give you a taste,
Enticements.
And then if you feel like you'd like to see the rest of the episode, you can join our Patreon. You can jump right over there, and then you'll get 3 or 4 episodes for your $5. And at the next month, you can decide if you want to do it again. You don't want to do it, don't do it. Go back to it now. That doesn't matter.
All jokes aside, and to the people, Patreon people, I really do fucking appreciate it. And the people who are thinking about it, like, that really does make a fucking difference to me. I really am fucking one of the poors. And it fucking sometimes that if you see me post pictures like at a bar, that's fucking like that's because of Patreon. Fucking like my money's budgeted for bills, man. So anything extra I do, that's because of this, fun stuff, So it's really and sometimes it helps, unexpected bill stuff comes up and so that helps. And sometimes, it buys fucking chocolate milk for grandkids and stuff. Like, so from the bottom of my heart, all jokes aside, I really, really do appreciate every one of the Patreon supporters for reals, no jokes.
And if we're going to get sincere here, I appreciate all the people on the YouTube and all the people over the years that have supported this and helped me, sent me $10 when I was, doing the chemotherapy and stuff. And it's not that we don't appreciate all the YouTube ones. It's just that going forward, we got to wave goodbye at the train station, and there's going to be a tear shed or two, and we're going to go, wow, I miss having the bigger numbers or whatever. But the little group that will come in there, hopefully we'll get enough. Like Chad's saying, it's like that scratch for me and Chad. I wouldn't be able to justify driving over to the coast to wank off into the sand had I not. It's like, oh, you're just going over to jack off. It's like that's it's like $30 to get over there. Well, I know, but
yeah, but I need content. I need something to talk about on Wednesday.
Right, content for the and the YouTubers.
So think about that, everybody. If you contribute $5 a month to join the Issues with Andy Patreon at patreon.com/issueswithandy, then you are a part of the wonderment and joy is Andy chucking one into the sand when the sun's up out at the beach. It's a beautiful fucking thing, and you're a part of it.
You help save the planet.
It's almost like you're one of those sperm.
Yeah. There's people who find plastic in the ocean and they turn it into bracelets, and they tell you that by buying a bracelet, you're helping get the plastic out of the ocean. But then you wear that bracelet around a while and it breaks and those beads fall off, and sometimes they go right back into the ocean. This is kind of like that, but different.
I was wondering how you were going to connect that up, and you okay. Good.
He finished it with the qualifier.
It really didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I got like my built-in like Donald Trump has a way of not saying something and saying something and then leading you on a dead end of words.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I did. I'm Roger Stoning it a little bit. And this is, hey man, how much do you pay at your other news outlets? This is like, we're journalists here. A lot of times you're finding out about news as it breaks right here.
It's
what Chaille is a lot of times.
Yeah, mostly me.
Well,
right. Yeah. We enforce Chaille and sometimes Chad.
I would think of it more of you remember when there was a Blockbuster? And you would pay like $3 and you would get to keep like some entertainment for like 2 days. And sometimes it sucked. Well, now you get to pay $5 and you get a whole month of it, and you get
Or
more than one
videotapes.
movie. And sometimes it might suck still, but sometimes it's pretty funny.
Like when I was a kid, I would find those magazines that would get dumped. They were like, like hardcore porn that some dude would buy at Bill's place, take it and park a couple blocks from my house, jack off, which is not nature jacking. That's deviant. It's a neighborhood. He would jack off, and then they would leave those magazines. And it's like $7 or $8 worth of magazines that they're like, well, I got my use out of them, and maybe I won't.
Hey, Andy, I got a question. They sold porn at Bill's?
Yeah. That's
I
what
thought it was just like a lending library. while you sat there
they
and
wanted
thirsted
you.
beer.
I think there was a library in back.
Yeah.
A little subtle library in the back, darker areas. But yeah, I'd come in and stare at.
I want to hear how you take this analogy and make it about what we're talking about.
What, the magazines?
Finding some magazines and jacking off at the end of the street. Like
if you have remorse after you buy Patreon, it's like, you just dump the magazines. You don't, you can get other, but, I don't know, man.
It's the same but different.
We just got to build the numbers. Our issues with Andy's, we're not going to be able to keep putting out a product if we don't get,
Listen, if we didn't make any money doing this, I would still do it every week because I love fucking hanging out and visiting with you guys, and it makes me fucking happy. I would just demand that it never be fucking shown to anybody else.
Right. Yeah. For a minute, I thought we were doing good cop, bad cop. No, I get
it. So there you go, guys. Patreon.com/Andy. $5 a month, $60 for the entire year. What bill do you have for what sort of an entertainment vehicle or any other bill that you have is $60 for the whole fucking year? Nothing.
Stars is $5 a month. And fuck that shit.
God damn it, Andy, shut up.
Oh, wait.
We're even with Stars. That's not even a good analogy because Stars sucks.
And that might have been an introductory.
Like different.
Ours is like a timeshare where you buy in and then it doesn't go up.
That's not a good analogy either. Timeshares are a ripoff.
Yeah, quit things.
You can never get out of it.
It feels like when I worked at the newspaper and they were shooting me in the foot and I'm trying to sell shit.
That's why I walked out of that Kirby vacuum job interview, or it was pretty much I was getting scammed. But I knew when push came to shove, I wouldn't be able to, like, Grandma, you need to buy this vacuum cleaner right now. It's going to change your life. And I'm not a good salesman.
Kirby's were great, dude. You should have took that job.
Oh, man.
I had a Kirby. I regret selling that Kirby, man.
I love my Kirby.
Yeah. It was
I told you what I did, Andy. That guy sold me on that Kirby. I took the payment plan, never made a single fucking payment.
Man, yeah, no, I didn't.
Those are the best vacuums, man. I had an old metal one.
I didn't have a scammer's heart in it. I thought, oh no, I felt like, no, they're scamming me, but I could have gone, yeah, they're scamming me. That'll just mean I can scam them back harder.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. No vacuums for me.
All right. Well, let's get off talking
this
about
is not
scams.
like a vacuum.
This is turning into a vacuum.
Look, we just thought when Chaille and I mentioned yesterday when we did the podcast to Chad and Andy that we were no longer on YouTube, but it was just going to be on Patreon. These guys, since they never watched the podcast, had no idea that this had already happened. So then they thought maybe we needed to address it. So
I did.
Get together and we'd mention what was happening, explain our reasoning in case anybody gave a fuck, and
they do.
Patreon subscribers know that we care about you, that we want you guys to feel like you're getting money's worth for what you are paying into the Patreon. And that's what this is a part of. So if you want to see Issues with Andy, you want to watch the whole episode, you have to be a Patreon subscriber. It's simple.
All right. Yeah, it's like a tough love fucking tough love Jerry Lewis.
We wanted to bust your balls and say it's not personal. We really do like the YouTube part of the audience.
Like them. Their comments are garbage. They offer nothing to the show. They don't give a actually fuck about them at all.
It is. That was going to be my take too, Erickson. Is people don't fucking nobody owes you free content, you cocksuckers. But I went soft. Andy,
Yeah, you guys
over.
switched. You and Erickson switched the Freaky Friday, man.
Andy won me over halfway through this
Yeah.
promo.
It's not what we don't want to feed you. It's just you're fucking up the buffet.
That's right.
That's it.
So
let's
there.
get out of Erickson, your audio's clipping. Like we're getting word salad. A little bit's missing.
We'll have
That's
to.
what you get for your money on Patreon. Wait, this is going right on Patreon. What are we putting this one on?
Yeah.
We're putting it
that's fine.
everywhere.
This
It's
is
going
for
on
you.
Patreon for free. It's going on Patreon, and it's going at the end of the episode. That's a clip of this week's episode on YouTube.
Yeah, I would hope it goes on YouTube. It wouldn't make any sense to only put it on.
Yeah,
Patreon.
no, well, they're preaching to the choir over there.
But I can put it on Patreon as like free because you can. There's
Yeah.
things available for everyone on Patreon.
Well, they can laugh at us.
That's it. See, that's what happens when we're just on YouTube for free. The audio cuts out. So go over to Patreon where the quality is so much higher. Join our Patreon now, patreon.com/issueswithandy, $5 a month, $60 for the whole year. And then we will start to love you.
I've never seen Erickson use his phone on Patreon episodes.
Yeah, never again.
Not once I've seen it.
I wouldn't do it. Too much
Nope.
respect. Thanks, you guys. See ya.